Hi and welcome to this screencast where we're going to take our data we got from our web service a little bit further. In our last screencast we were able to see that we could go ahead and acquire some items from our regular task list in SharePoint, and we did that by calling a web service, and that returned us, or we wrapped that nicely into an array. So we were able to get the items here nice and in an orderly ways. We could use them for something useful. And I think that's where we're going to take it today. We're going to have a look at something useful, and I want to show you what we can do quite visual by using a jQuery plugin called prettyPhoto. So I'm at the website nomarginforerrors.com, and just to show you how that looks, let's just take one of this. So that's like a single image we're able to pop up. Looks quite nice. I think there are some, here we have a mix gallery. I want to have something with pictures in it. Here, image gallery. That'd be quite nice if we could make an image gallery on our SharePoint site. That's a very, very pretty plugin. You can browse through it with using your arrow left or right, and just when you want to escape, you just press close or escape, and you're out of it. So what I did was to download the package here. So I got the uncompressed version, so I could see what the script looked like. Install that on my demo, and I'm going to query the list of pictures. So I'm going to call or I'm going to query a picture library. I'm going to of course get the ID, the title, the file ref, and the description. Okay, so let's have a look at the image or the picture library. So I got some pictures in here. So these are the guys I want, but I want to have the title and description as well. Good. So this is my SOAP, where I define which fields I want to have returned. That's what I get back, and it's the same call as we did, or the same action as we acquired in the previous screencast. So I will get some data back. So let's just have a look at what kind of items we have back here. So I believe there was about 5 pictures, and that's quite right. The item count says 5, and each of the rows here does carry the specified information or the properties we want back. So these are when we're looping each one of these rows, that's what we want to try to see if we can get a hold of. The title, the file ref we need, but on this is going to give us a little bit of problem. We'll sort that out too, and our description field. So let's see what we can do here. Just go and comment our item data out, and uncomment the 3 lines that are already prepared. So I'm going to take 3 arrays, and that's where I'm going to fill in the file reference to each file, the title, and the description property. And when I'm done with that, I will have 3 arrays, and I will be able to feed prettyPhoto with that, because I saw here in their documentation, let me see here, in their API, that I was able to feed the prettyPhoto plugin with arrays with my data in it, and that looks like this. It's quite similar to the previous image gallery that was available on this site. Okay, back to Firefox. Okay, so I have a proof of concept. I do actually have some data, so I'm going to dive into that data and going to unplug that or pick that data and put it into my arrays. So you saw that file ref I got here. I'm not going to be able to use that, so I'm going to replace that. I'm just using a regular expression to say any digits with this funny little, I don't know what's called, and the hash sign. Just replace that. And I can see that I perhaps can trim this a little bit by saying that I don't need that there, but just replace it with a front slash, so I'm able to get a full reference to my picture. Okay. So the next thing I'm going for is the title. So that's quite easy to get a hold of. But I do have a hunch here that that title might be empty sometimes, and I also might have an empty description. So I'm just going to put that. Just going to replace that with something of a value, so I don't get a undefined value back, because I don't want to have that. So let's see what we have here. Just going to uncomment these 3 lines here to see what we have returned here. So that's it. We're able to go and get the data, and we were able to put it into arrays. And if I look at the documentation here, that looks quite similar to what the API describes on prettyPhoto. Okay, very, very good. I should actually be able to go ahead and run this. Hopefully it will work. So let's uncomment these and see if we are able to call the API from the prettyPhoto. Okay. So that's it. Those are actually my pictures from the picture library. So one final test is just to actually see if we're able to upload a picture. So that's me and Gandhi. And let's see if we can find a picture we haven't uploaded. I think that one do just fine. Well, I mean, Firefox, it's not exactly the best, and the same feel as Internet Explorer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. So I'm just going to back up here and run it. And it's my lucky day. 6 pictures. Doop, doop. See if we'll actually hit that somewhere. Ah, that's lovely. So this was the basic implementation of it. I of course should go ahead and implement it to some kind of click event on the page, or have a nice picture, and when you click the picture, the whole gallery will be shown. But just the purpose of the demo, this is what we choose to do today. So thank you very much.